Hello children, today we are going to start with a new poem of English reader, that is A-E-I-O-U. So take out your English reader books, take out page number 20. On page number 20, we are going to start with this poem whose title is A-E-I-O-U. And this poem is written by the poet Jonathan Swift. Jonathan Swift. Now children, as you all know that there are 26 letters in the English alphabet. How many letters are there? 26. Which are those letters? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All these are 26 letters of the English alphabet. Now these 5 letters, that is A, E, I, O, U. These are the 5 vowels. These are the 5 vowels in English. And the remaining letters like B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. The remaining 21 letters, they are called consonants. The remaining 21 letters are called consonants. These 5 letters, A, E, I, O, U, these are the 5 vowels. And this poem is based on these 5 vowels. Now let's start reciting this poem. We are very little creatures, all of different voice and features. One of us in glasses set, one of us you will find in jet. The other you may see in tin, and the fourth a box within. If the fifth you should pursue, it can never fly from you. Now let's recite this poem once again, and I will explain you line by line. We are very little creatures. Now here the poet is saying in this line that we are very little creatures. Now here, who is we, children? Who is we in this line? We refers to these 5 vowels. Which are those 5 vowels? A, E, I, O, U. These vowels are talking to us. They are telling us. What are they telling? That we are very little creatures. Who are very little creatures? These vowels. A, E, I, O, U. They are telling us that they are very little creatures. Little means small, tiny. Creatures. The meaning of creatures is already given in your books. Creatures means imaginary beings. Means these vowels are imaginary beings. They are not actual beings like us. We are human beings. We can think, we can write, we can breathe, everything we can do. But these vowels can't do all these things because they are imaginary beings. So these vowels are telling that we are very little creatures. We are very small creatures. All of different voice and features. Different. And they are telling that all of us, all these 5 vowels have different voice. They have different sound and features. Like, first of all, I will tell you about the voice. Like A, E, I, O, U. The sound of A is different from E. The sound of E is different from I. The sound of I is different from O. And the sound of O is different from U. Similarly, the sound of E is different from O. The sound of U is different from A. So all these 5 vowels have different voice and features. Features means looks. It is given in your books. Features means looks, means how they look like. As you can see in this poem, in this picture, in these pictures also, A looks like this, E looks like this, I looks like this, O looks like this, and U looks like this. So all these 5 vowels have different looks. They look different from each other. Their voice is different, their sound is different, their looks are different. Understood? One of us in glasses set. Now, from these 5 vowels, the poet is saying that one of the vowels is there in glass, is there in the word glass. The poet is telling that one of the vowels is found in which word? That is glass. G-L-A-S-S. Children, here G-L-S-S. These are the consonants, and which is the vowel here? A. A is the vowel which is found in the word glass. Next is one of us you will find in jet. Now here the poet is saying another vowel you will find in the word jet. Like these vowels are found in many words. A, E, I, U, U are found in many words in English. But in this poem, the vowel A is found in the word glass and the vowel E is found in the word jet. J and T are the consonants and E is the vowel. The other you may see in tin. Now the poet is saying another vowel. Which is another vowel? That is I. Where is I found? I is found in the word tin. Here T-I-N is written. T and N are the consonants and I is the vowel. And the fourth a box within. And now fourth. Which is the fourth vowel, children? A-E-I-O-U. The fourth vowel is O. And now the poet is saying the fourth vowel is found where? In the word box. B-O-X. B and X are the consonants and O is the vowel. If the fifth you should pursue, it can never fly from you. Now here the poet is saying that if you want to find out the fifth vowel where it is, if you want to follow, if you want to find out, it is found in which word? Pursue. The meaning of pursue is given here. Pursue means follow or chase. Or you can say pursue means to follow someone or to chase someone. So here the poet is saying that if you want to follow the fifth vowel, where it is, if you want to find out where the fifth vowel is, so it is found in the word pursue. And it is there in that word twice. Once here and another U is here. So in the word pursue, the vowel U is found twice. It can never fly from you. Now the poet is saying that the vowel U can never go from the word U. In the word itself, in the word U itself, like you can see here the word U. In the word U itself, you can find the vowel U. So it can never fly away. It can never go away from the word U. I hope children you all have understood this poem. Now let's summarize this poem once again. This poem is based on the 5 vowels, that is A, E, I, O, U. And all these vowels are very tiny creatures and they have different voice and features. Their sound is different, their voice is different, their looks are different. And they are found in different words. They are found in different words. So children, this was all there regarding the explanation of this poem. I hope you all have understood this poem. In the next video, we will do the book exercises of this poem. Thank you.